Good morning, Cullman. Thank you for joining us on Cullman Today. I'm your host, Christine Wiggins, and today is Tuesday, June 17th. Coming up on Cullman Today, Hanceville Elementary Principal Stacie Olinger retiring, the Cullman County Animal Shelter expands community outreach, and Wallace State Community College's Toni West heads to Jacksonville State. All of this plus sports, weather, and more. Now let's take a closer look at the top stories happening in Cullman today. Hanceville Elementary School Principal Stacie Olinger has decided to retire after 6 years at the school. Before coming to Hanceville, she was the assistant principal at Austinville Elementary in Decatur. Olinger said that she has built a great relationship with faculty, staff, and parents at Hanceville Elementary, making it feel like a family setting. She said when the students walked through the doors, they were greeted with hugs and a good morning. Olinger had her fair share of role models during her time working in education, and she soaked up as much of it as she could from each of them. Expressing great gratitude for them, she said many encouraged her and guided her. Olinger wanted to make an impact on students' lives in Hanceville, and she will deeply miss them when the school year starts in August. And though it was a tough choice to retire, she is excited to start her new role as a grandmother. The Cullman County Animal Shelter is expanding its community outreach to ensure the adoption of more animals. Over the past few years, the shelter's relationship with the community has prospered through social media and events. The animal shelter is constantly looking for ways to help animals find forever homes, and one important resource is its Facebook page. The Cullman County Animal Shelter Facebook page has 23,000 followers and introduces a large audience to stray animals from Cullman County that come to the shelter and need homes. Rescued animals are posted and taken in if they are not claimed by their owners. Manager Andrea Hudson encourages the public to share posts and leave reviews if they have had a positive experience. On May 31st, the shelter had an adoption event at Chambers Farm and Garden Supply, giving shoppers a chance to meet animals up for adoption. The shelter is always welcoming volunteers and encourages people to spend time with the animals by picking up a volunteer application. Residents nearby are known to stop by the shelter and unwind by visiting the animals. Volunteers are greeted by the friendly residential dog Reba and can play with the dogs in the yard or socialize with the cats. The Cullman County Animal Shelter is located at 935 Convent Road Northeast in Cullman and can be contacted at 256-734-5448 or Cullman Animal Shelter at co.cullman.al.us. Head coach Rick Petrie has added Toni West to Jacksonville State's women's basketball staff ahead of the 2025-2026 season. West spent 2 seasons as an assistant coach for Wallace State and Hanceville prior to joining the Gamecocks. West helped lead Wallace State to an ACCC tournament title in the 24-25 season. West and Wallace State then went on to win their first round matchup in the NJCAA tournament by a score of 62-46 over Murray State College. West Lions eventually fell to Northwest Florida State College in the second round of the NJCAA tournament. West and Wallace State achieved a 29-5 overall record and an 11-3 record in conference play in 24-25. In her first season at Wallace State, she helped guide the Lady Lions to a record of 25-6 and an ACCC tournament runner-up title. West also served as a Wallace State recruiter. West is the daughter of Tammy West, the former Cold Springs coach recently hired by Cullman High School Lady Bearcats. And those are the top stories in Cullman today. Coming up, Auburn's Irish named ABCA All-American. Sports is next. Welcome back. Let's head to the Plains for a big honor in college baseball. Auburn's Ike Irish has been named a first-team All-American by the American Baseball Coaches Association, marking his second All-American nod this offseason. Irish, who also earned first-team All-SEC honors, led the Tigers in nearly every major offensive category, including batting average, on-base percentage, slugging, home runs, and total bases. He finished the conference season with a .398 batting average, 13 home runs, and 92 total bases, ranking him among the SEC's elite hitters. Across his 3-year career, Irish notched over 200 hits, 45 doubles, 39 home runs, and 167 RBIs, putting him in elite company alongside legends like Frank Thomas and Gabe Gross. Meanwhile, in Tuscaloosa, Alabama men's basketball head coach Nate Oats is headed to Colorado this week, not for a game, but to help coach Team USA. Oats has been selected as a court coach for the 2025 USA Basketball Men's U19 National Team training camp. He'll be working alongside some of the biggest names in college basketball, including North Carolina's Hubert Davis and Kentucky's Mark Pope. While Arizona's Tommy Lloyd will lead the U19 team, Oats brings a strong resume to the court. Now entering his 7th season with the Crimson Tide, he's led Alabama to back-to-back Elite 8 appearances, a first in program history. Under Oats, Alabama also led the nation in scoring last season, averaging over 90 points per game and breaking their own school record with a 3,355 points scored. And that wraps up sports for today. After the break, a garden to pantry workshop, the Agriplex's Living Landscapes, a county road improvements grant, and the 3rd annual tomato taste-off. Welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. The Cullman County Extension Office is offering a Garden to Pantry workshop on Tuesday, July 1st from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. From growing the plants to preserving and using blueberries, this workshop will include demonstrations and examples. Space is limited for the workshop and registration is $15. If you'd like to register, go to www.aces.edu/go/5071. The North Alabama Agriplex's Living Landscapes is a monthly educational series that offers valuable information about sustainability in your own backyard. This month is Lawn to Prairie, and Holt Akers Campbell, the regional extension agent, will be speaking on installing and maintaining native plant grasslands in landscaping. Native grasses will be available for purchase and seed for free. The program is $15 per person and begins at 6 p.m. For more information or to register, call 256-297-1044 or go online at agriplex.org. The Cullman County Commission will be out gathering basic household information through door-to-door surveys between Tuesday, June 17th and Saturday, June 20th. The county will be applying for a community development block grant to help fund important road improvements. Residents of County Roads 627, 628, 630, and parts of 702 are assured their participation is confidential and critical for the community to receive funding. For questions, call 256-775-6258 or 256-939-8636. Cullman County, Alabama Extension will host the third annual Tomato Taste-Off in Cullman County on Saturday, July 19th, from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. at the Festhall Farmers Market. Categories will include Best Tasting Cherry Tomato, Best Tasting Slicing Tomato, and Heaviest Tomato. Entry is free and there are prizes for first place. Entries must be home or farm grown by the participant. And that's your 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Now for a quick break before we look at your weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this quick message. Let's take a moment to pause and remember those who have lost their lives this week. Funeral service for Willa Dean Wilson, 96 of Hanceville, will be at 1 p.m. Saturday, June 21st at Cullman Funeral Home Chapel with interment at Hopewell Cemetery. Karen Waters Smith, funeral service for Karen Waters Smith, age 68, will be on Thursday, June 19th. Service at 1 p.m. at Cullman Heritage Funeral Home with visitation from 12 to 1. Graveside to follow at New Hope No. 1 Memorial Church and Cemetery. Dr. Harry C. Roach, age 93, passed away June 9th. Burial will be at Highland Cemetery in Fort Mitchell, Kentucky at a later date. Martin Marion Patterson, 89 of Cullman, passed away on June 14th. A funeral service will be held at Moss Funeral Home Chapel at 11 a.m. on Thursday, June 19th, with visitation from 10 to 11 a.m. Burial will follow the service at Centerpoint Baptist Cemetery. Jerry Eugene McKnight passed away at the age of 85. No services are planned at this time. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their friends and families. Now let's take a look at your weather forecast. Tuesday, we have an 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms with a high near 84. Tonight, chances of precipitation lessen to 60% with mostly cloudy skies and a low around 71. Wednesday, we'll see partly sunny skies and a high near 88 with a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Wednesday night, partly cloudy skies with a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms and a low around 73. That wraps up today's edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for sharing your morning with us, and remember to stay connected by following us on social media and visiting CullmanTribune.com for the latest from our community. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. I'm Christine Wiggins with Cullman Today. Have a wonderful day, Cullman.